At One Act a Day, we believe that the power of all of us doing a little is world-changing. So on August 16th, we hosted Andrea Sanders of B0 to learn how we could reduce our trash footprint.
Zero waste isn't about producing or consuming nothing. It's about carefully and intentionally designing, producing, and consuming without waste as an end product. In our country, we're very detached from our garbage. It's neatly picked up and moved away. We don't get to see it, really. Trash costs us a lot of money, billions of dollars a year, because we have to ship some of our trash over. We get rid of it out of the country, and sometimes then, if they don't accept it, they just dump it right in the ocean. The toothbrush that you used 20, 30, 40 years ago is still on the planet somewhere, unless it's been incinerated. In fact, almost everything you throw in your trash can is still going to be on the planet long after you leave. Our grandparents, our great-grandparents didn't throw away much. Things were designed to last. The average American creates 4.5 pounds of trash per day. This jar is all the landfill waste that both me and my husband have generated since January 1st of this year. This is the only trash can we have in our entire home. Recycling is one thing people ask me, like, so you must just recycle a lot more, right? No, I actually recycle less. We only take our recycling bin out every 3 months. Recycling is kind of nice, but it's not the solution. We create too much materials globally for recycling really to make a difference. When you take that material, it gets sorted, and then they put it into neat little stacks of plastic and paper and aluminum. Then people have to come and buy that material. If no one's there to buy that material, it goes right to landfill. It's an industry, they don't even call it recycling, it's called downcycled. So plastics are downcycled, which means they're made into more inferior products. Plastic is made with oil, and that's why it's so cheap, and that's why it's in every little thing. And it's just cheaper now to make new plastic than it is to take the old plastic and do something with it. It's also photodegradable. That means light, heat, break it down. When you pour your hot coffee in a cup, that plastic is being heated up and starts to break down. So when you drink your hot coffee or any kind of cup that's plastic lined, you're drinking plastic. Plastic is literally like choking wildlife. Any fish that you eat has plastic in it. That's how much plastic is in the ocean, because it constantly breaks down into smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller pieces. It doesn't really go away. There's a great site I recommend you checking out. It's called 5gyres.org, and they study plastic in the ocean. There's 3 strategies that we've used to drastically reduce our trash footprint and to disengage from our current throwaway culture. When we simplify, we're less distracted and less overwhelmed by things. We put more meaning and value and belongings in materials. If we purchase anything, we buy things that are multifunctional, they're purposeful, they're gonna last, they're repairable, they're reusable. Second, and this is the most important, we have to move from a disposable lifestyle to a reusable lifestyle. The single most powerful action you can do to create less waste is to refuse single-use disposable products. This is anything you use once and toss. Forks, red Solo cups, take-home containers at restaurants, plastic bag, your toothbrush, food packaging. It's really about durable, reusable items. You have your reusable items, you love them so much that you don't forget them. I always keep a small kit with me. A set of bamboo utensils. I can shop almost any grocery store and buy zero-wastey things. I make a lot of my own things, my own toothpaste, coconut oil, baking soda, mint. I can make all of my cleaning stuff to clean our whole house out of 3 ingredients: essential oil, baking soda, and vinegar. Companies spend millions, billions of dollars trying to figure out what we want. And if there's no incentive for them to change, they're gonna keep pushing out that products to you all the time. When we disengage from this throwaway culture, we're sending a message to companies that we don't want that stuff. There's a lot of zero wasters out there. There's a huge community, especially in Europe. Zero waste markets are popping up in the US, Canada, and Europe. And there's a really growing and diverse zero waste blogging and social media community. You never know what seed you're going to plant just from doing what you're doing and living by example. Even if you can't do all the things, you can still do something. And that's the most important part of all.